But anyway, to finish on a positive note, maybe let's have a look at this new issue of Alien. And I haven't even looked at it yet, Pops, so I'm going into this live
All right,
and raw.
first reaction. Let's do it.
Initial reaction.
Actually, I think I did that with the Green Arrow, or did I do it with something else? I did like literally just a live reaction of me reacting.
Did you?
I think one of them's like that, and maybe even Superman 3. I think I was finishing Superman 2 and Superman 3 dropped, and I was like, oh, so I think my reaction is quite literal, meaning reacting. So,
is that showing up okay for you? Can you see? It's not exactly an inspirational cover.
Yeah, a very unimpressive Alien cover. Who basically that's their number one selling point is the cool covers. But okay, let's go on.
The last miniseries that Philip Kennedy Johnson was writing, which wasn't too bad. They had some incredible covers, but as you say, when you opened the actual book, it was like, oh, okay, a completely different art style inside, of course. So Declan Shalvey, I don't really know him. I know his name. Andrea Broccardo on art. Let's go down. Let's have a look. So get an idea of the style. So we open at least with some aliens. We see some. Let's see how long it takes before we get humans talking.
Pastel. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, is that the color again, Pops? Or
no, it's okay. This is fine, but I'm going to expect this to be contrasted with pink, purple, and light blue.
Right.
What I expect.
When the people come into it. Here we go.
Mm-hmm. Not yet. This kind of feels like the movie The Thing. I feel like I'm in The Thing. That's good. I like this.
I'm not sure about the style. It's a little bit manga-esque on the girl's face there. What do you think?
I agree with that. No. Her eyes are a little odd, a little off. But I do feel like I'm on like a, Kurt Russell Thing expedition, and they're going to stumble across the alien creature, the xenomorph. That'd be good. I'm fine with all that so far.
They're digging down into the ice. Will they find Kurt Russell, or is it Jim Morrison? Because Kurt Russell was playing Jim Morrison in the Thing movie, I think, wasn't he? Here we go. Let's see. Okay, we have a face hugger buried, frozen in the ice.
Her face design is terrible. Look at that top right panel. What kind of expression is she making right there? I don't know what that's supposed to be.
Idea.
It's not consistent with the panel at the bottom. Her face is they don't quite know if they want to go anime or not with her face.
They've gone the big eyes, haven't they? The eyes seem to be getting bigger on each of the pictures. Yeah, so that's the anime manga style there. Okay, then we get the traditional text box. 2 pages of just text. Okay. Oh, another female character.
And we haven't had aliens for another like 5 or 6 pages. Just so we're clear.
No.
We had the what's the little spider guy? What's the creature's name? I forget what they. Yeah.
I forget what they're called as well. I just call them the face huggers.
And look,
exactly not only is it a female character, it's she's pregnant because she's saying here, considering my current condition. Okay, there we go. Let's see what's next. So again, no aliens, Pops.
No, we're just setting up humans that we don't care about.
But like you said, definite Thing movie, the original Thing movie vibes here. It's almost taken from that movie, isn't it? You could see those the outdoor scenes. Okay, there's a brief. If you look carefully, Pops, you can see a little bit of a face hugger on the green screen of one of the monitors there. Is that all we're going to get?
Reset the page count to 3. We're 3 pages in between face hugger references, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. I love the fact that they're supposed to be outside in the blizzard and the snow with their goggles, but they wear their goggles on their forehead. They don't actually wear their goggles to protect their eyes in the snow.
Oh yeah, you're right. That's a good good
way to go.
I missed that.
So they're subtly telling us that we're dealing with a lot of humans that are not very smart is basically what we're learning from these, because scientists usually follow the science that we have for ourselves. Well, that's a beautiful page of nothing. Go back to that.
Isn't it?
Here's a page of satellite dishes.
At least that was quick for the artist to draw. He got that page done very quickly.
Well, the irony is if this was an Image comic, that would be like 4 boxes, like in one row. Like it would just be, it would be reduced to 4 boxes in one row, and then we would move on. Like one box, they would do the exact same thing. It would just be 4 boxes, and that's it. 4 panels, and then we would instead Marvel paid for an entire page of nothing. Not a human, not an alien, a bunch of satellite dishes in space. So stupid.
Oh dear. Okay, we go down. So again, we get a little bit of a view of a face hugger at the bottom there.
Oh yeah, look, yeah, a pregnant lady.
Food as well. I have to have a food scene.
And we got to talk about some food probably. Pregnant lady's gonna have to have some food, and the little guy, he seems angry about it. So maybe she didn't make it right. So we'll see. A lot of talking, a lot of walking.
Isn't there?
Nothing going on.
Okay, back to space.
Hmm.
There's a spaceship at least in space doing something. We're not sure what. We get a
I
little
feel
bit
like
of
this
a
is
reference
made
to
by like.
family.
Hey, go back a couple pages. Let me see a couple pages backwards. Yeah, okay.
This one.
No,
One
go back
more.
one more to the side. Yeah, okay. I was just trying to look at the designs of 2, 3, 1, go forward, and then it's like 1, 3, 1. It's like it's not 100%.
Ah, I see what you mean. You mean the
Yeah,
page
it's just
layout.
the way they lay everything out, and it's like 1, 1, 3.
One,
I
one,
was trying to look at how
three.
they do it. I don't know that they're going for something that's telling that's working with the story or not. I'm just kind of like, I'm not impressed by anything. There's no diagonals. There's no like little mini boxes. Then when you get to this, and the same thing with like the satellite dishes. This is a page where I could just care absolutely less about. There's no humans. There's no aliens. You're very poorly communicating something with just subpar art. Nothing impressive. Oh, another page. Look at that. We've got like 4 pages with no humans or aliens or anything. It's just a picture. It's a page of holes.
We're talking about they're asking for your help, please. We need to get off this moon. And then,
Mhm.
oh no, it's back to the humans.
Back to the humans. We have not manga girl talking to pregnant woman and angry not Kurt Russell. I'm all about my nicknames. If I can come up with nicknames, I'll enjoy them. Oh, look at this. A whole full page, and you would think they'd go all out on the art, and instead we got something that looks like the first draft of something that Ethan Van Sciver or what's the guy's name we were talking about earlier? Uh, Travis.
Oh, Travis Charest.
Yeah, that's like a
Yeah.
first draft of a page that they would do.
This looks like a double page spread, but it's been split by the ridiculous comic book reader. There we go, there's the other part of it.
Uh,
It's
yeah.
Wayland Yutani. Nostalgia, flashback, member berries pops. And
Hmm.
then, I guess this is going to be end, is it? Oh, we've got some robots. Robot soldiers, it looks like. Is it? Or are they just wearing masks and gear?
Well, they might actually be wearing their protective gear on this
Yeah.
planet that requires it. So those are actually the smart humans that might last a little bit longer than the other humans that shouldn't have survived the elements, let alone the aliens.
Are we going to get any alien action before we finish?
I don't think so. Here,
Nope.
so all we did was bring more humans into the mix to converse about the holes and the satellite dishes. So, all right,
Nope. Nothing
well,
here.
that's all we
Nothing
get.
is like. You wouldn't even know this is to do with aliens, would you? If you hadn't known that
No.
it's like from an alien comic. If you just like open this issue at
If you
random.
open the issue and you miss those first 3 pages, you would know there's no. But I guess the cover told us there were no aliens really on the cover, so we shouldn't expect aliens. And look at this. This is the girl. Like, every few pages, she's drawn completely different. She has no consistency in how she's drawn, and the guy is just angry in every other page. If he's not screaming or yelling, he's just is he missing an arm? What am I? I'm
Yeah, I hadn't even noticed that until here. No
like, wait a
way.
minute. Has he been missing an arm the whole time? I didn't even
Dude,
notice that earlier. Can you
I
go
didn't
back?
notice it.
Can
Oh,
you
we'll
go
have a look
back?
back. Let's just get to the end. I think we're almost there. Because I'm dying to see any alien. I'm just going to go ahead now to Pops. Oh, we've got the girl going out on her own. No, well, this is long, isn't it? Oh, here we go. Finally, right at the end.
All right.
To
The
be
alien
continued.
finally attacks on the last page and attacks the little girl.
Should we go back and see if the guy
I want to see if the
had an
guy has
arm?
an arm. Did I miss something? Maybe he just never had an arm. I just didn't notice.
I didn't notice either. Oh, he doesn't here. No, he doesn't in... This
Okay.
is 2 weeks
Okay.
later, though. Let's go back before that scene. No, he doesn't. There we go.
Okay.
Wow,
So
that's...
I don't know who's funding this project, but I don't know. We've got little teen girl, pregnant woman, and one arm not Kurt Russell, and like they don't know how to use their protective equipment. Look at this. This is what they're drawing in the snow, and they don't wear their goggles. What's the whole point of the goggles? Like, and did they imply they're on a different planet or moon? Is that what you said?
How is he pulling her up as well with one arm? I mean, wow. From the hole in the
Yeah.
ice. That's impressive.
And I know
Okay, there
like
we go. So
for
not impressed.
some people at home are probably like trying. They're like that was inner brain of how we look at comic books when we read them. It's like, yeah, that was some definitely inner brain first reaction of Gray and Pops reacts in live of the Alien book with no aliens. Like, yeah, you're right. If I picked it up on a shelf and let's just say my fingers kind of like held the first 3 or 4 pages, then the whole book there's no aliens at all. There's barely couple of random facehugger references before the final page. Yeah, that book is a mess. Thanks
Yeah,
for saving me
sorry.
that time.
Not
Save it. Yeah,
impressed
there
with
you.
that. And it's a shame,
Mm,
isn't it? Because I'm sure you remember the days of Dark Horse. Dark
I
Horse's
love
Aliens comics. Wow.
love Alien comics. I love Alien comics, especially covers. Man, covers are just beautiful. I still have some that I got just for covers. I shouldn't have bought them. I didn't pay much for them, but still, I was trapped by the gimmick.
So
So
I'm sorry to be like ending on a negative note, ladies and gentlemen out there, and we weren't being sarcastic. We were being honest. You know, that's the initial reaction. You know what I'm like. I'm usually positive. I was looking for good things in that issue, but nothing really jumped out that got me excited apart from the very opening page where you saw some frozen xenomorphs, aliens. That was about it, Pops. How about you?
and I didn't even really read it, right? We're just reacting to the
No,
comic
just
because you
to the
should be able to tell a comic book in layers. You should be able to tell it with its pictures, and then you should be able to tell it with its dialogue. And
absolutely.
it failed miserably in at least half of what it's trying for. And actually, worse than that, we were being kind. I'm sure if I was looking at it a little more detailed, you can't have a design of one of. We only have like three main humans until the others show
Yeah,
up. You can't have her design be that inconsistent from panel to panel in the same book. Like that's a huge flaw that we should not look past that. That's inexcusable. And definitely not some mainstream company that's got millions of dollars to farm out to all these different projects. If you got some indie project that's somebody's hand drawing and they're only able to get something done for a couple $1,000. Okay, obviously you can understand some of that in your development phase, but not Marvel, not Alien. Alien should be flying off the shelves
it
with
should be. Yeah, it should be like one of the
with
flagship titles, shouldn't it, Pops?
Yeah, how are we going to stop these aliens? They're just running through the Marvel science fiction universe, but no, we got that. So, well, bro, thanks for that. I gotta be honest, you saved me some time. I don't have to worry about trying to add that to my to do
Me
list. So
too.
I,
I won't be.
I can,
Yeah, won't be picking any more of those up.
yeah, we can
Just
just clip
curious for the.
clip this out and call it a review and move on.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm good.
It's the easiest review ever, wasn't it? We were just.
That's how I
Well, as you
roll.
say, comment. I'm sorry. Like we're making light of it, but you should, as you say, it's a visual storytelling medium, comic books, and there was nothing in that to make you think, oh wow, this is exciting. What's next? What's next? Turn the page. We were turning the page just to see, like, searching for aliens, like incredibly, weren't we? Incredulous.
But you were showing the double page spread of this alien, this big moment, this big dramatic moment, and the detail of issue number 3 of Mark Millar's Ambassador
Oh wow.
has about 1,000 times more details drawn to it. So even if you're going to skimp on some of the pages, which by the way, there's a whole page of satellite dishes and a whole page of space, and just like then you would spend your time and money on that page. Like that, it's like I don't. It's a complete disaster to me. I don't
No,
even
it is.
understand. Like, yeah. So
It's got a bigger page count, Pops. I didn't count it, but because it seemed to take a while. But that's they're charging $4.99 for that, and it's supposedly, as you said, it's PG or it's parental guidance on the cover. As if you're expecting blood and shocks inside. But what did we
so
get? We got dinner table scenes.
and again, this is okay. This is the biggest thing they don't seem to get. It's like we should not be recommending you spend $5 on that comic book because $5 will buy you good comic books from the Bronze Age, the Copper Age. We can find you some comic books to read, right? Graphic novels are
Absolutely.
really cheap if they're old. We've talked about endlessly about some of these old storylines. And reality is there's too much good stuff in entertainment, not just comic books, all of entertainment, to waste our time and money letting it consume us. You can keep your finger on the pulse of what could be good, but for $5, you go buy something good. You don't give it to them for this. They
No.
don't earn my money for that. I'll spend my $5 on something else.